Good afternoon, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Breakfast at High Roll here on Speedgaming 2. This is the SGLIVE 2023 online Zelda Randomizer tournament, and we have a very exciting matchup for you all today. We have got a rematch of last year's SGLIVE online Zelda Randomizer tournament championship between jamevil and Malchior. Hi, everyone. I'm LZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary this fine morning is CD Improv. Well, there are some major implications in this early stage of the game for these two runners.
I know this is definitely interesting. It's really curious to see that Jam is, unfortunately, he's basically, he's pretty much all the way out, but he can at least throw a monkey wrench in there, maybe for Malchior and the rest of the group.
Absolutely here, because the situation is if jamevil loses, he will be eliminated from further play. If Malchior ends up winning this, he will advance into the next round of the SGLIVE tournament. So this is a must-win here for jamevil, not just for his sake, but it can delay Malchior's progress into advancing himself.
Yeah, and I believe it's Jasandi 8 is also in this group, so...
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
This has been a fun one to watch, but we should be underway here in just a moment or two. So where do we think they should start today?
How about a vanilla start? Let's keep everybody on their toes and keep everybody honest. We're going to start at vanilla start. That would be amazing. Now, if you're wondering, it is second quest overworld, so that means the recorder and the power bracelet are going to have increased value for both of our runners, and of course that also means you just have the one large secret along with the 7 medium secrets and 6 small secrets, so money could be tight for our runners.
It really could, but thankfully neither of these runners are dependent upon having a blue ring or anything like that to finish the game, so we're just going to cross our fingers that we have access to some form of keys and don't need to buy bait.
We're starting northeast of vanilla level 1's location.
Now, Malchior did take a little bit of divergence. He went down to vanilla level 1, which has gotten him a Take Any Blue Candle really early in. That's pretty lucky with enemy HP. And there's a book.
We find the book. So instant
Maps.
Atlas access for jamevil in all 9 of the levels already. Now, of course, it's a double-edged sword. That's the good part about it. The bad part about it is when you have the wand equipped, anytime it makes contact with enemies or the walls, it bursts into flames. Now, I've seen some people have creative uses for that wand, but most runners will tell you that having the book with the wand is more of a hindrance than a help in terms of the weapon. But you're definitely never going to pass up a look at this.
Ooh, 40 rupees.
You'll love to see it. Remember, there's only the one large secret, so that medium secret has even more importance. And with that being the maximum value, 40 rupees, that's good news for these runners.
Yep, Jam's going to have to try to shuffle this screen and be a little bit patient to get off of the ladder without that blue candle that Malchior picked up. Malchior, however, he's going to go a slightly different route. He is screen scrolling down into Death Armos to see if he can find his sword down here.
He's able to take down that orange gorilla with a perfectly placed candle there, finds the staircase, and he finds another Take Any. That's already his second. This time he'll pick up the heart container. He'll have a 1 in 3 chance of picking out whatever the white sword item is if he can find it. Now, speaking of swords, there is only going to be one sword in the entire game, and that is the wood sword. The white sword and the magical sword will both be replaced by bombs, plus jamevil gets his bonus cave in vanilla level 1. He, too, picks up the candle.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Malchior has found, I believe level 1 was under a burn bush. It's pretty tiny, kind of looks like some sort of kitchen implement.
Yep, 13 rooms is definitely on the smaller side of a level 1 in shapes. We are dealing with shapes, so that means it's going to be level 1, or not level 1, but first quest item distribution. That means there's going to be 2 items here, one on the floor, one inside a staircase. Now, hearts are not in the shuffle, so the only heart that's in the shuffle is the one that's on the coast.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny to watch some of these races because you see, especially without mags, you see some of the runners just not bothering to really dig out any of those hearts. We got a raft in level 1.
Raft could be required. There are 2 raft spots. You've got vanilla level 4, and then you've got the northeastern section of Hyrule. Now, I did see a arrow shop on jamevil's side.
All right, that's pretty good to know pretty early in the game, because if you do end up with a lot of early money, you kind of want to spend it before you end up just giving it all away to the door repairs. And arrows are usually a really good thing to buy.
Ooh, one of them takes you to Death Mountain, and that was, in the south central part. Another one takes you to Vanilla.
And meanwhile, Malchior, he's already going to find level 2. So we've got level 1, level 2.
My word, he's finding them in order here. This is a 14 room, another small-sized level 2 here for Malchior. There are no staircases, so he's just going to be looking for the item that is on the floor.
Now, unfortunately, with only 4 bombs, it's going to be a little bit tricky to clear any of these rooms, so you kind of have to hope that maybe the game is kind and just puts it in plain sight.
True, but Malchior is not going to do any more exploration. He is going to bail out of level 2 at this time. Jam now at Vanilla start, and that's a potion shop. That's not the sword.
Oh, I mean, it could have been fun. Now, unfortunately, with the book being the Armos item, it does mean that the sword is going to be in an open cave somewhere we can find it.
Now, that small secret ended up being only 6 rupees, so that neutralizes some of the advantage that we got from the medium secret, because small and medium secrets are predominant. 13 of the 14 are going to be either small or medium. Yeah, we go to Vanilla level 4's location on Malchior's side, and we find a Riverboat Casino.
No, that's not terrible. I do like the fact that Malchior was able to... Oh, we're going to get slammed. But I do like the fact that Malchior was able to route that in so early, because this way you're not, like, clearing the entire map, and then you have to figure out how to just get to those 2 raft spots when you can't find something.
So that's why it was called Beat Slamu, because the enemies just beat up on him, sending them back. I get it now.
Yeah, it's a meme in the community, because Slamu, during one of the Battle Royale races with Shaddy, he ended up getting, like, sent back to Vanilla level 4, like, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it's very annoying when you have a lot of enemies trying to get off of that raft spot. It's easier said than done. 92 rupees is the price of that key, so if keys end up being an issue, it could be problematic.
Yep, Jam's going to go ahead and also find level 2 here, but it looks like he's going to go a little bit further than Malchior did. He's going to use some of those bombs that we got off the floor, get another bomb pack for his trouble.
Yep, and we do see that there's a 12.5% discount on wood arrows. They rolled down to 70 rupees.
That's kind of the game, knowing that we have second quest money. Wow, Jam is like, he's just going all the way through, and he's going to find a compass here in level 2. A couple more doors he can go into.
Up there is where the Triforce is. There's the map that we now don't need.
Yep, Jam did a really good job of dodging those bubbles there. I mean, it's not like we have a sword, but,
well, the good news is there were blue bubbles had he had a sword. And looking at the room layout, it is looking like we need to clear the room to find our item. Potentially could be here where Jam is. He's going to try to get some well-placed bombs on these dart nuts that will go down in a single bomb. But you can't have the dart nuts facing towards the bomb, otherwise you do no damage.
Yeah, it's the same rules as far as damaging with the sword, and Jam's doing such a good job of dodging the fireballs from the floor at the exact same time. Unfortunately, we're not going to be rewarded with anything.
No reward.
We still have 2 bombs. This is not terrible.
All right, and with the room that has the drop likely needing combat requirement, he'll save the Triforce until he finds that wood sword.
Yeah, there were bunnies and the second quest snakes in a couple of those rooms in Blue Dark Nuts, so it's really highly unlikely we see him go back there without some form of weapon.
Yeah, these super ropes, these second quest ropes, have 4 HP as opposed to the 1 HP in first quest.
Yeah, so there's no way we're killing that with a candle. It's just not going to happen.
And remember, White Sword and Magical Sword have been replaced with Bombs Plus, which will increase your bomb capacity by 2.
That's not bad. And then if you can actually find a decently priced bomb upgrade in one of the levels, I mean, you could just almost play this swordless.
All right, Jam finds his second Take Any Cave. He also picks up the heart container, so they both have found 2 of the 4 Take Any Caves. Jam now in level 1. He'll be able to have access to the raft.
Yeah, he had actually checked the 2 rooms on the 1 room on the left, and then he decided to go ahead, check Death Armos and Pirouette, so... he was just trying to get the door open and see what was up on Death Armos. 25 rupee bombs?
25% markup on those. There's a 15% discount on the blue candle, but both runners already have the blue candle.
Yeah, we got that for free, thankfully.
Absolutely. You always want to try to get it for free if you possibly can, especially if it ends up being a poverty seed. Remember, there's just the one large secret. jamevil finishes off the keys. Remember, with the blue candle, you can only use it once on the screen that you're currently on. That's the reason why jamevil had to go back and forth into that room as he collects his raft out of level 1.
And it's worth noting that now both of our runners, without any keys or money to buy them, they're not going back to level 1 until we can actually open that locked door that keeps us from the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, that's the reason why both Jamie and Malchior were stopped here in level 1. They were key blocked, which is typically common in the randomizer, that you're going to get key blocked in level 1. There tends to be a lot of locked doors in that dungeon, especially in randomizer.
Oh, Jam's going to get around the boomerangs, make it onto level 4, but unfortunately, we already know that this is not that great.
Well, let's see if he decides to gamble with his 32 rupees. Nope.
I would honestly think about maybe doing a safety save first. Yeah, second quest money, you've got 32 rupees. If you find a money-making game really... Oh, no.
Now, might as well have been a death warp as we find level 6, and look at that one-off room staring at us on the right.
I know, I love it. I think this is yeah, well, we're ladder blocked in level 6. We're not going to get to see that for a while.
We're done. I won't even have a chance to count how many rooms that is, but that might have been 33 rooms. But that was a little too quick for me to try to count that fast, we'll come back later.
All right, so now we know we need keys. We're still missing a sword, and we most definitely are going to need a ladder in order to finish this scene.
Potion shop next to 1Q9. That is my prediction.
Yeah, that's the one I like. I love, well, if I'm playing, I hate it. 8.
Level 8 in the southwestern corner of Hyrule. Good find here from Malchior. There are 2 items, but we might be key blocked.
Yeah, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. You got to get really careful with your bombs here, because if this is a transport staircase and you end up somewhere else in the dungeon, you want to kind of make sure you have something to explore with.
This is a 36-room level 8, which is on the moderate side of level 8, as Jamie finds the letter here. So when he shows it to the potion shop merchants, he'll be able to buy some potions. So that was in the forest near the coast.
Now, this is a staircase for Malchior. It is the transport staircase. He did end up with a lucky bomb drop, so he's got 5 bombs, a blue candle, and he's going to continue exploring.
And he'll go ahead and take the transfer. He now knows that any other staircases he finds, that is going to be item staircases. Now, speaking of staircases in dungeons, most of the open staircases are going to be removed. There's only going to be a few of them. Most of the staircases, you're going to have to full clear the room and push a block to gain access to it.
Yeah, there are a couple of outliers, like when a shutter door rolls into a room with, say, a diamond staircase, that can actually, that's what keeps the diamond staircase or the right side stair in the room that it's in, and it will put an item in a really weird spot.
Malchior gets his first key from that like. Very nice. Jamie checking the coast.
Malchior's going to see a room that would probably take more bombs than he actually has, so he's going to up an A, go back to start, and maybe we're going to see more, because this is a direction we haven't gone yet.
Well, we find a door repair penalty on jamevil side, and in second quest, there are now 10 door repair penalties. I didn't get a chance to see how many he lost there, but he is down to just 2 rupees as he finds a bomb shop himself. We're going to see what the ladder item on the coast is in just a moment, and it is the wooden boomerang. I don't think we're going to see these runners go after it. Heck, the last one I did commentary for, it was also the wooden boomerang, and Cantaloupe Me did some very evasive maneuvers when he did the world wrap to make sure he wouldn't pick it up.
Oh, that is awesome. That is, I wholeheartedly appreciate that one.
Yep, you've got the 2 boomerangs, the wooden boomerang and the magical boomerang. With that have you gained plenty of different nicknames throughout all the years that we've done Zelda Randomizer commentary in the community.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Early in the game, it's really nice to have because it is some form of offense. You can stun. Oh man, that bomb, that Moldorm room took almost all of Malchior's bombs and didn't even give him a key.
Tough break there. Meanwhile, Jamie found his 3rd Take Any Cave, picked up the heart container, so he's now got a 2 in 3 chance of picking up the white sword item. Now, we saw a bombs plus on jamevil's side. He wasn't able to pick it up on 4 bombs. Chances are, though, it was probably the magical sword.
Yeah, that does seem how it rolls a lot of times in these, is that we do end up with a different item as the white sword instead of just the white sword bomb upgrade.
Well, he finds another door per penalty behind that armlet. So that is going to wipe out the rest of his money. Malchior has 49 rupees to his name and finds a potion shop. Nothing doing there. He does not have the letter.
And we're still swordless. We are still just trying to figure out where that is. But Jam is the first of our runners to kind of head up to this northeast section. So maybe it'll be in one of the caves up here.
Very well could be. Well, if you're going to find a door repair penalty, find it when you are broke.
Yeah, that's actually... So that's one of the things that's been happening recently is that... well, myself included, we'll leave money in caves until we have found a decent amount of the door repairs so that we can actually come back and be like, okay, I need arrows. So now I'm going to go pick up this secret.
Bomb shop where the casino would be in the normal game. Let's see what's in Northeast Hyrule for Jammy. Same kind of shop.
Yeah, I mean, they liked it so much they built a second one.
Absolutely.
It's like Dunkin' Donuts in the Northeast.
Or it could be competition, Dunkin' Donuts versus Krispy Kreme, or McDonald's versus Burger King, etc.
Timmy Hortons, man.
Ooh, we find level 3, and it is segmented. This is a 18-room level 3, so kind of on the higher end.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting because this is going to throw a transport staircase in the mix. So you're just going to be like, all right, please be the item. Please put the Triforce on this side so you don't have to. Oh, dear.
Jamie is going to be out of luck getting that key here because you need the ladder to get it. Malchior finds the bombs. Plus, that was the same one we saw on Jamie's side. Not able to pick it up on the 4 hearts again. High probability that is probably your magical sword requirement. So for that bombs plus, you're going to need anywhere between 10 and 14 or 10 and 14 hearts.
All right, Jam is going to find a bunch of enemies that he cannot currently kill without a sword in level 3, so he is back to searching for that Pokey Stick.
Still think it's behind the potion shop next to 1Q9.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love when again, when I'm not playing, I love when it's up there.
Yeah, but when you are playing, you're hoping it's somewhere closer. All right, Jamie, going to bomb here. Find some money, and holy smokes, the large secret is maximum 2. That's a big money seed.
That is beautiful. Now, see, if I'm Jam, though, knowing that there are a ton of there's level... What the heck happened to 7?
Well, it's a pretty linear level 7, to say the least, on that northern section.
Yeah, this is... I would almost up an A and leave that rupee boss there, but I'm terrible at the video game. But with that much money... Oh... Okay. Hi, Spikey.
Well, I'll tell you what, that level 7's 24 rooms, with level 8 being 36, I think we're going to be in for a very beefy level 9.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be interesting. But yeah, with that much money this early in the game, I'd either be beelining it back to whatever the cheapest key I could find was, or that arrow shop. Make use of the money before the door repair guy is just going to steal all of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, there's our sword!
There it is. It is behind the Armos and the Lost Hills. So jamevil the first to pick up the wood sword.
And it looks like he's... Oh, is he going to go back to 3? I would almost go back to 3 before I would go back to 7. Because he started for the staircase, and then he's like, oh, wait.
That's exactly what he's going to be doing as Malchior decides to purchase some bombs here. And he's now going to find out about Lord Banana being the ladder item on the coast. And here's Jammy back in level 3.
All right, so this is actually good for Jam. He saw gross. He saw a couple of potential staircases. Now, important to note, that room is not going to be a staircase. It could have a floor drop. Yeah, this one could be. And there was another bunny room all the way up towards the top that had a potential push block in it.
And I believe, 10 HP that the Pole's voices have. And when you have limited maneuverability and you lose 2 hearts every time you get hit by them, that's not...
Oh, no, that's just going to be a floor drop, I think.
Not a fun room to try to take down Pole's voices.
Yeah, no, because of the shutter. The diagonal is just a pain in the neck. Well, I mean, I saw the key first, and I'm going, remove most open
Wizrobes and Dungeons. Ooh. Welcome to Uncle Wizzy's Clubhouse.
Yep, all right. Again, I'm perfectly happy when it's somebody else's. Jam's gonna find a room with just 2 bunnies.
Malchior can't make it into the staircase where the Armos is, and back to start he goes, and back to start Jamie goes in level 3.
I mean, I would totally go right back to that 2 bunny room. That is the lightest combat done in that dungeon so far, but Jam's like, nah, I'm out.
Nah, maybe I'll go back to level 1 or 2 first, now that he's got that wood sword.
And that key in order to be able to get to the rest of level 1.
Correct. They both have now 2 keys to their name.
But as far as items, there's only going to be 1 more item on the floor in 1, so I don't know if that's going to really pay off. Thankfully for Malchior, he's going to make it back to this section of the map pretty quickly. It looks like we're going to go check that Armos that just killed him. Because his sword is up here. So, you
Yep.
know, this is really good for him because he didn't go in another direction. He's coming back here, so he's not going to leave it for too long.
So the door repair penalty, well, if it's any consolation, actually rolled to the minimum of 15. So we had a maximum medium, a maximum large, and a minimum door repair penalty. So not all that bad.
See, I thought for a second you were about to say that the game was being kind, and that's usually when the game starts, you know, proving us wrong.
There's a reason why for all these years I've been saying it's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. As Malchior finds the dock that pays you 40 rupees, not bad.
Yay! All right, looks like GM is going to go back towards the grave area, or he's just going to screen scroll down into vanilla level 1, which was one screen below Death Armos.
Yeah, Jamie has no bomb, so he can't even bomb the Forgotten Spot.
I know, it's a little sad when you have to come through there, and then you're just hoping that it doesn't end up being anything. Malchior is about to get his wooden sword.
Well, he doesn't want to lose his life, because, again, 1 heart of damage you lose to those Armos. So you want to find where the staircase is first, reset the room, then come back, and yep, Jamie back to level 1.
All right, I like this play. It's a small dungeon. You need the Triforce out of here. There could be bombs and all sorts of happy things just waiting for you somewhere on the floor.
Here's Malchior now in level 7.
I still want to know what in the heck did we do to it. Kind of looks like the Pepe Frog emote. Like he's reversed, but you know.
I see.
It's all right. Jam's gonna do a really good job of taking out the Robo Snakes here in level 1. It's gonna get him access to another room in this dungeon. And oh, hi Darknuts.
Ooh, and we've got a bunny and some bubbles as well, so not exactly the most pleasant room to do combat. And you got to be careful of those blue dart nuts. He's only got 2 hearts. He gets hit once, he's down for the count.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he has no bombs right now.
Ooh, that will give him a little bit of insurance. Yeah, because he's got no bombs, he would need 8 hits. Now, he could reset the room and hope that something better respawns.
That is a very, yeah, that's very, very free. Though the 2 key doors kind of worries me a little bit.
Well, good news for Jamie. The blue dart nut is out of play.
That is good. Now you just have to, you know, dodge the bubbles and take out the rest of this room, because this is a room that could drop in level 1.
You are correct. You still got to be careful. The Pole's voices also do 2 hearts, but he got him stunned on that 5th column there, so made quick work of it. Well, got to be careful that those dart nuts. Just needs 1 more hit.
Malchior is going to find... Oh, let's get a key. Key is good, especially with the 2 key doors. Yeah.
Malchior is in level 3. We'll see how he handles the combat of this very difficult dungeon. Red Bubbles. Well, Red Bubbles will take away his sword if he gets hit. There are 5 ways he could get it back. Blue Bubble. Touch that Triforce. That would work too. Magical Boomerang, and it is poorly guarded by the Dig Dogger here, and Jamie's going to go ahead and pick it up. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, I actually prefer, if I have to pick up a boomerang, I would prefer to pick up the blue boomerang because it reaches the entire length of the screen. So if a bomb dropper drops bombs all the way on the other side of the room, I can still get them.
You are absolutely right. Now, there are disadvantages of the magical boomerang, is because some people might find them to be a little bit harder to control because it has that full range. Wooden boomerang does have limited range, and it's generally easy to control. It's one of those teach their own situations. But yes, if you're in a river blocked room and there's a bomb dropping enemy, you can grab that bomb with the boomerang.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jam is going to go immediately to level 2. Again, this is the next smallest level that we found. We just didn't have any way to kill anything when we were in here before. So let's see if level 2 has something good for us. Malchior is going to take on the bubble room, or the bunny room, and then decide, nah, I'm going north.
So to recap, touch a blue bubble, touch a Triforce, go to a fairy fountain. You can sip your potion, or you can save your game, and that actually restores your sword too. Yep,
it's all it's kind of where you're hoping that level is either really near a fairy fountain or that you can find the Triforce pretty quickly.
Good idea for Jamie. He's going to lock that room in place. If he takes a death, he's going to have to do the whole room over again. Malchior sees he's in a room full of assorted enemies. You got Tektites and Pole's voices, and you've got Vires, and you've got the Orange Wizrobes. Now, Orange Wizrobes aren't that difficult to take down. The only problem is if you get hit by their beams, you lose 4 hearts.
Yeah, he's actually doing a really good job. He got a nice early heart drop in this room, which...
and it's a red herring.
Jerk face game. But it did enable him to clear that a little bit easier, and now he's going to be able to clear this, which is possibly the transport staircase, or it could still be the item, because since it says 3 and it's segmented, there is going to be that extra set of stairs.
You are correct, and we have a 5-room segment, which could have the other staircase, which will have our item, plus the Triforce.
Yep, and I mean, at this point, we'd even be thrilled with just a compass telling us what room we have to clear, because there is a chance, I think, that Gliok could be it.
It is the transport, so that'll take us to that 5-room segment. Jam trying to finish off this Pole's voice here, hoping that he's going to find the drop here in level 2. He's got to be careful. One hit, and he's down for the count. It's the heart. Now, it could be the heart that's in the shop. Likely, it's not.
Malchior finds this right side stair. Now, he's going to clear the room a little bit, but this is our item here in 3. Turns out,
Ooh. Well,
ooh.
That's very nice, because that's going to do white sword damage, 2 HP every time you make contact. Again, as I mentioned earlier, when it makes contact, it will burst into flames, which again makes pulling off some of the wand tricks a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Jam, he's going to get bounced around a little bit in this room here in 2. But yeah, Malchior is going to go ahead, clear this room, because this could also be a Triforce drop room.
You are correct. You could have the candy and the Triforce be in the same room. Well, it is candy. It's the heart.
Yeah, the heart's not terrible. We like this.
And there's the compass. Now he knows where he needs to go. He needs to go back to the first segment to get his Triforce here in level 3. So this is a very efficient level 3 clearing that Malchior is having right now.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Jam, meanwhile, is clearing this jerkface game. Was doing a really good job of clearing it until the blue Darknet took an immediate left and said no.
Ooh, so that's the reason why everybody was stopped. But now with the wand, now here's the thing. With the Pole's voices, you have to hit them with the tip of the wand. If you try to do a long-range attack, it'll do you no good.
Yeah, see, I would almost be torn with how close this Triforce is to the start screen. I would almost want to leave. You've got the item, you've got the compass telling you where the Triforce is, you've got the heart. Maybe think about coming back to this later, especially since 7 is right around the corner, and there could be a bow in there.
Malchior is going to try to clear this room. Now, again, he's got to be careful. He's only got 1 heart, and now he's down to half a heart.
Yep, we're definitely on deep strats. Will he lock the
room? He is going to lock the room. Good idea. So now, if he were to take that death, just the 1 Pole's voice left.
All right, here we go. So just don't get hit by the floor or the bunny.
He gets a key. He's up to 5 keys all of a sudden, and it's a free room.
Oh, that is beautiful. You got to. That's a bow. Bow and 2 for Jamevil.
Big find there for Jamevil. Now, we've seen in arrow shops, and he's got plenty of money to purchase those arrows.
Yeah, I would be booking it, especially given how many bunnies were in level 3, and Jam has already seen all of those rooms full of bunnies, so that would actually save him the combat in that room, because you just walk in, shoot a couple of arrows, and you're good.
Gotta take care of these 2 Pole's voices to get his Triforce, as Malchior picks up the potion. Smart play there for Malchior.
Okay,
because
apparently
he's guaranteed the white sword item if he can find it.
Chat is telling me they think they actually saw the recorder. I thought I saw the bow.
I thought it was the recorder too.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, it's a little early in the day, so we'll see here in a minute when Jam opens up his inventory.
Yeah, I thought I could have saw the recorder. I mean, my eyes.
Well, no, I saw the straight line. So with the bow, it's sometimes kind of difficult because I just saw the straight line. So it could have just been the recorder. We'll see here in a minute if Jammy checks recorder spots.
Yeah, I thought it was the recorder. I was going to mention something until you said something, but because
yeah, it's okay.
Items like to camouflage.
Well, especially in dungeons that are not the original colors, because you're just going, wait, hold on, what was that? Like when you walk into a room and you can't see silvers because the floor's blue.
Yep, exactly.
It's all right. We'll find out here in a minute. There is a recorder spot just around the corner, so if Jammy goes ahead and checks that, then we're good to go.
Now, Malchior is going to find those same 2 door penalties we saw, and Jamevil actually went so quick we didn't even get to see his inventory.
Yeah, he finds the ladder block in level 6, and now he knows that he's going to have to dig a ladder out before we get too far into the game. All right, let's see what he... Yep, it was the recorder.
It was the recorder, so let's flip the lights on the bow and move it to the recorder, please. All right, so, hey, honest mistake. It happens to the best of us, CD.
It's all right. It's early in the morning. We're good. All right, so Jam's about to find level 8. Let's see if he does any more in this 8 than Malchior did before.
Well, he should be able to. He's got a couple of keys. He's got the wood sword. He's got 8 bombs. I think he's got an excellent chance unless there's a ladder block as Malchior goes back into level 1.
Now, we know, unfortunately, in level 1 that as far as items, we've now seen both of the raft spots and we've seen the blue boomerang. So, there's not really anything that great in here, but we still need the Triforce.
Nice job, Jamie, getting those Gibdos into place. And he finds the transport staircase just like Malchior did. He'll take it. So again, next 2 staircases he finds guaranteed will be items for jamevil, as this is not a segmented level 8.
I know, it's close though. We could have had like that little tail like clipped off the side.
Well, that's a blue Landmola room, but hey, the river's going to protect them. And it looks like there's a workaround as well.
Now, if you end up with, oh, nope, sadly no door here. We do have a room full of pancakes.
Yeah, this could be a drop room here, and he'll use the candle and sword to lock him in place. But nothing is in here, and Malchior taking a death in level 1, so back to start he goes. And hello, Manhandler. Ooh, he gets it in the pocket for a strike and gets his bombs. Wow, very nice shot.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So here's the fortunate, unfortunate part of having the wand here in this level 1. This is going to make Malchior prone to clear some more of these rooms where if he just keeps going, he would find the Triforce a lot faster. So it's kind of like upside downside.
All right, Jamie's now on the far southeastern corner. Ooh, a dig dagger, and guess what? He's got that recorder.
No. Oh, Spiky. And the boomerang!
That is one of the most underrated uses of the boomerang. Using it on dig dagger, but there's no reward here.
I mean, at this point, Jam's just going, all right, can I have a Triforce so that I can maybe leave level 8?
Well, this could potentially be an item. Hello, Aquamentus.
I mean, as far as things you walk in the door and get hit in the face with, this is not a bad thing.
This will be an item for jamevil. Let's see what it is. It's the power bracelet, which could be huge because there are still some levels that we have not found yet.
All right, meanwhile, Malchior is in this, this is, I think, was this the heart container or something? There's something on the floor in this room because we saw Jam clear this.
Had to be the heart. Or it might have been the Triforce.
Maybe.
No, it was a key.
I mean, keys are still really, really good. Anytime you can get keys in a second quest
another
seed.
4-headed Gliok, and Jamie wants no part of it. And there's the turnstile room.
Yeah, I would wait until the game actually, like, gives you a compass and says, hey, go kill that Gliok before I touch that.
All right.
Meanwhile, Jam is gonna, okay, well, mummies are not terrible. Gibdos aren't bad. I think at this point, Jam is just looking for staircase rooms because he's got one of the.
Another double Landmola in a
moat room.
Yep, the double moat room. Yes. So he is ladder blocked out of at least one room, unless there's a workaround. Nice kill though.
Yeah, that was, and he can use the blue boomerang.
That boomerang that you were alluding to it earlier. The use of the magical boomerang to go across from the room to pick up that fairy. Nice job there from Jam.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons that I would definitely pick up the blue boomerang. Looks like we're gonna at least get to see one more room. Is this an old man though? Yep.
That's a base
block.
No!
Oh, game.
Oh, do we? Well, we either blocked by bait or we are blocked by the ladder.
All right, Malchior is gonna get the Triforce out of level 1. I didn't get a chance to see if he walked one room to the left and saw that blue boomerang or not, but let's see if he goes back in.
I doubt it. There's a heart container for Jamie. He's up to 7 hearts, and Malchior's done. He did see it, and he declined it. So he's got the Triforce on 1. Now, I do believe Jamie has the Triforce out of level 2. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I
mean, he had to have gotten it, right?
I'm trying to remember, but we're going to see what room it is in here in level 2. So.
All right, Malchior's in level 2. Yeah, because he had to clear a couple of the Pole's voices to get it.
Oh, yeah, it was in bunny room. It was in the room under the bunnies?
Yeah, there's no way Jamie missed it. He had to have gotten it. Now, Malchior does not know where the Triforce is. He hasn't found the compass yet.
All right, so meanwhile, Jam's going to find a bomb wall that we already saw on Malchior's side that gets him to the top corner of this level 8.
Yeah, this is how he got the key, did Malchior, in his dive of level 8.
Yeah, but Jam's got to... Well, all right, we're going to wear pancake armor here for just a minute. Now, it's kind of nice if you're in a room with a bunch of Wizrobes and you have one pancake. Go hug the pancake, because that keeps you from taking damage to the Wizrobes while you're trying to kill things. Jam's going to do a great job of clearing this room to get the shutter. Also, they're delicious. Very true.
So, especially in the morning.
I mean, breakfast. I had oatmeal, and then they were talking about corned beef hash in the race chat, and I was like, oh man.
Wait, is today March 17th?
No, but
Ooh. That bomb wall does not work here where Jamie is. So he's gonna try to full clear this room in hopes of either the Triforce or a bomb drop. Let's see if he can get it.
Now Jam's doing a pretty good.
Oh, that boomerang saved him right there. If he gets hit by any of those Lionel swords, that's 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah, meanwhile, Malchior is going to find this bunny room. Now, with that wand, he's going to be able to clear these a lot faster. There's the Triforce in 2.
Yeah, there's no way Jamie missed the Triforce in level 2, because we saw that room on Jamie's side.
Yeah, and he cleared it. I think he cleared it multiple times, possibly.
Yeah.
All right, meanwhile, Jam is going to up A, go back to start, because apparently we can't really get into that room.
He was blocked by the Dig Dogger, and he, rather than, try to get something else, he decided to up A and take a different path.
So I think we're going to see him clear these, clear these couple of well, that's not good.
Oh, man. And the combat giving Jam a little bit of fits here in level 8. Meanwhile, Malchior already knows where the Triforce is. He's cleared those bunnies, but he's gonna have to clear them again. He's looking for the recorder now.
Yes, which I think is this room.
I believe you're absolutely right. It was this room that had to be cleared. With the wand, take it. Well, you still got to be careful. It's 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah, and you got to make sure that
There
you're
it
aiming.
is.
Yeah, okay. It was a recorder.
So, yep, there is the Olive Garden breadstick for Malchior.
All right, so Jam is going to unfortunately clear the landmos. He does have a sword this time, so it's not going to take all of his bombs. But this is going to yield absolutely nothing. And then I think we're going to see him go back up and maybe take on that Dig Dogger to get into that corner of 8.
You're right. There's Malchior picking up the Triforce in level 2. He's got 3 Triforce pieces. Jamie's got 2.
Yeah, but I think once Jam ends up going back into level 3 and he can get to that wand, it's definitely going to help him.
This is a nasty room without the ladder, and this is where the boomerang's really going to be a godsend for Jamie.
Yeah, but he's got to be so careful here because he's going to die to any of these Lionel sword beams.
Correct. And he's looking at his map. He's trying to figure out where he wants to go next. He's going to go up.
Now, with all of the money that... Oh.
Nope, this is not going to be... He's got to be careful. Can he make it? He made it. 2 hearts of damage if he gets by any colored land mola there, and he just was able to squeak in.
Yep, we're going to make good use of the blue boomerang again to take out the bats here in this room. Sadly, this is not our Triforce.
I'll tell you, there's one runner who'd be really proud of jamevil at this point, and that'd be Fury SK.
For praising the blue boomerang, yes. All right, so now we're going to see if this top wall bombs. I think it probably has to.
I believe it did on Malchior's side.
All right.
But Malchior was stopped by something. It might have been combat. I think that's what it was combat.
Yeah, this is not a room that I would want to try to clear on a single heart.
And he's going to up A again with only 1 heart. Will he exit? Nope. I think he wanted to just get some hearts back.
I mean, at this point, he's seen quite a few levels, and you know that level 6 is ladder blocked. So you're in 8. There is at least 1 more item in 8. Malchior is going to find a potential staircase here in level 7 with the recorder and a Dig Dogger.
Jamie tried to bomb down from that Lionel room, and it came up empty.
That's kind of interesting, because he also tried to bomb in, I think, from the left of start.
Well, getting an arrow would be nice. There's just one problem. We don't have the bow. Oh,
yeah.
Boy. Jamevil is in a very nasty triple bar room with these red bubbles. He's found an opening, though, but it is a red herring anyways.
But he was patient, which actually gets him in and out of that room without touching that bubble.
And Jamie's going to just cash in his chips and bail out of level 8 for the time being. He'll come back later. Malchior found looks like the transport staircase in level 7.
All right, with how big and linear 7 is, that's not a terrible thing to find early on because it at least gives you access to the rest of the dungeon. And there's a heart.
I guess that Gibdo taking a page out of Chester, he's got to have heart.
All right, Jam, meanwhile, he's like, okay, I'm out of bombs. I don't have a good weapon. I'm going to leave 8 for now. Now, it's worth noting, we still didn't see a Triforce out of there. We still didn't see the second item out of there. So it's got to be in that section above the blue Landmo reverse C room, possibly?
Malchior, gets hit by the red bubble and won't be able to gain access to the blue bubble because it's across the river. Look at this play by Jamie. We're going to go after the bait.
All right, I like this because there are, 3 rooms in the top of 8 that we could not get to because of the bait block.
Well,
without the ladder.
Yeah, but for all we know, it could be a red herring.
Or the ladder could be on the other side of the bait block.
And he also purchased wood arrows to go with that bait. Now, of course, he won't be able to use it. And look at the price of potions comparable to vanilla. We have 41 for the Pepsi, 72 for the Coke.
Yep. Meanwhile, Malchior is continuing to look for the item staircase in the Triforce in 7.
No, both red herrings. The block did not push in the Goma room, nor did the bomb activate. So Malchior will have to go elsewhere.
But yeah, I like the fact that Jam he's noticing he's got 180 some odd rupees. He took advantage of it before trying to explore the rest of the overworld because you have a ton of door repairs left.
That is true. 9. Ah, that is disappointing considering how small levels 7 and 8 were. I was expecting a behemoth. That is not a behemoth.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty chunky still in parts.
I mean, there was only one room on that far right column, so I'm honest, I'm disappointed. That's got to be 50. It's got to be about 54-ish rooms. We'll find out later.
All right, Jam, meanwhile, he's going to go check the grave area, do some more of these recorder checks.
Now, Malchior will bomb to the south, and boy, doesn't matter if you have the map playing Hyrule's favorite game show of Find the Bomb Hole, still favors the producers.
Oh yeah, they're gonna put the nice reinforced walls in all the best places. All right,
Lionels, and more Lionels in these dungeons for our runners.
I know, which makes me excited and wondering if we're gonna have Wizrobes in level 9.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be Wizrobes in level 9. You know it. And, we have a bomb upgrade chance for Malchior. 109 is the cost, and we get the maximum 6. A great buy there for Malchior.
Yeah, this is actually coming up. A lot of things in this race right now are coming up in Malchior's favor. He's got the early wand. He's got that bomb upgrade. He's still got a ton of money in case we need to buy bait for level 8.
Yep. The bomb upgrade, it's between 75 and 125 bombs. The cost, so a little bit of a premium price, but the good news is we get that maximum 6 bombs rather than that minimum 2.
Yeah, Jam's going to go bomb some Death Mountain, see if we can't find it. I believe we're still missing levels 4 and 5. We're also still missing a white sword item.
You are correct. We have not found those yet, and all 3 of those things could potentially be, recorder and or power bracelet blocked as we find bombs plus. So this would be the white sword for Malchior, so that is going to increase his count another 2 bombs. He's got 16 bombs max. You know what they say? It's more than bombs. It's bombs plus.
Yeah, we now have more bombs than common sense.
Yeah, you definitely love to see that. So Malchior now just looking for the Triforce here in level 7, and he'll be done.
All right, meanwhile, Malchior's like, it's going to force me to go all the way out there.
2Q9 has level 5 for jamevil. This is a small level 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's segmented, and it's a little bit linear. Oh, hello, free Triforce.
Yep,
Thank you.
Instant Triforce. Yeah, that's only 19 rooms, which is definitely on the smaller side of a level 5, as Malchior gets a Triforce out of level 7, so he's done with that dungeon.
Yep, and it's still, I think we see Jam go back in, because, again, we're missing the ladder. For all we know, the ladder is maybe here in 5, maybe it's in 4. It still could be behind the bait block. And there are a lot of really good items that are outstanding.
Oh, that's an instant item, and hello, Silvers. Of course, right after he purchased the wood arrows, it's like, oh, you spend 70 rupees on these wood arrows? Well, hey, here, have an upgrade.
I mean, again, as a runner, this is something that we're okay with. Like, you're a little grumbly, but at the same time, you're like, you will buy the blue ring, and you will buy the, oh, look, it's the bomb!
The Kill Ganon care package were right next to each other. 2Q9 and the bomb spot next to it. That is amazing. So yeah. That is the fastest level 5, by the way, you will ever see.
Yeah, 3 rooms, go away. Have a nice day.
That is amazing. So jamevil already has the tools he needs to defeat Ganon. So now at this point, I'd say he's in Triforce and Goma, but we still need to find the ladder.
Yeah, we have to find that ladder, but here's the thing. We know it's not in 5. 1, 2, 3, 7. It still could be in 8, and we haven't even found 4.
We know it's not in 6 because we are ladder blocked out of that entirely.
Exactly.
So it's either 6, the second item in 8, or it's in 4, and 4 could be anywhere at this point, including Death Mountain. But my money is on it's blocked by one of either the power bracelet or the recorder.
The funny part is if the ladder does end up behind the bait block in 8, then there's also a chance that 4 could be one of those ladder river spots from Second Quest.
Malchior's back in level 8 now. He just lost his sword, unfortunately. But I mean, the good news is he does have the wand. The only problem is there's some enemies. Ooh, a clock drop right there on Malchior's side. That'll give him a free chance to take down the Gibdos. It is a red... Wait a minute. No, it is not a red herring for Malchior. It is going to be the ladder!
Oh, there it is! It was an 8! Alright.
And Jam just flat out missed the room.
That's the room Jam couldn't get into. He tried bombing into that from the top. He tried bombing, I think from the top, or he was trying to get into that room because he could see it on his map.
Oh. Yep, because he had no bombs left. Remember, this was the room that he went in and he just ducked out thinking there was nothing there. It was the only way to get into that room. So you had to get through the triple bar room to get the ladder. Oh, that is huge for Malchior. And Jam might be 1 foot out the door in this tournament.
I mean, this is, and this is unfortunately, this is basically the kind of luck.
There's the power bracelet for Malchior. And yeah, you're absolutely right about the luck factor. You know, Zelda Randomizer, your combat can be as good as anybody's, but if your luck is not up to par with some of the best, forget about it, as they say.
Exactly. I mean, and hopefully it's not too long before Jam goes back there. Thankfully, he's found enough enemies that are dropping monies and enough rupee bosses that he's back up to 99 rupees. So he's all right on the money front. It's just that ladder blocks so much. So if you keep clearing the overworld instead of going back to 8, then that's just going to delay things even more.
Oh, no question about it. I mean, it's just... That's just a nasty place to put that ladder. You put it next to a room that you want no part of. And yeah, having that wand is the godsend for Malchior, because if Jam tries that same thing, you know, he gets hit by the red bubbles, he's not going to be able to take down those Gibdos. They have 7 HP each.
And now, unfortunately, here for Jam, with the recorder and the power bracelet. Now, granted, we're still looking for 4.
Very nice.
We're still looking for 4, but with the recorder and the power bracelet, Jam is going to go check the entire rest of the overworld that he has access to before he goes back into something like level 8.
I have not listening to the whistle tunes, obviously, but I'm just going to tell you the answer is Final Fantasy. Even if it's not Final Fantasy, the answer is Final Fantasy.
Okay, I can wholeheartedly agree with that. Either that or my favorite is... oh, there's the bait block for Malchior. Now, there is still a chance that the Triforce is on the other side of that bait block, but Malchior with the ladder can just walk straight across this moat room.
And again, it could be a red herring. We could, show the bait, bomb up, nothing. You have to have the ladder.
Yeah, and that would just be, that'd be really unfortunate. So we kind of have to hope, if you're on Team Jam, you kind of have to hope that the, apparently the whistle tune is the music from level 9, so we have to hope for lots of Dig Doggers in 9, so we get 9ception.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yep. But yeah, so for Jam, you kind of have to hope that level 4 is somewhere under one of these power bracelet or recorder checks, because that in the end...
Level 9 from Final Fantasy. I love it. That's the right answer.
Malchior's going to take out with the wand, the white sword, and a full heart. So he goes ahead and takes out the Gleeok to get the shutter door open. Though we've already, I think, been to most of the rooms to the south of here. Yeah, we've already been there.
Yeah, smart play. jamevil taking out the levers first before heading for the raft spot. He's going to get to the dock that's going to pay him 40 rupees. Again, not a bad deal, but not what he was looking for.
I mean, it's silver arrow money, so that part's good.
Absolutely, because it costs you 1 rupee to fire any kind of arrow, whether it's wooden or silver arrows. There's the map that Malchior doesn't need.
Yeah, see, we're kind of running out of places here in this 8 between what we have seen from Jam's side and what we're now seeing from Malchior's side. We're running out of places where that Triforce can actually be, other than the top corner.
Now, fun fact, obviously with jamevil having the magical boomerang, there was no need for him to grab the wooden boomerang. Now, had he grabbed it, his wand would not have changed back down to the wooden boomerang. It's not like you're playing Castlevania 2 where you can actually downgrade your items, believe it or not.
Oh, that would be really mean.
I'm still waiting for the day that Fred programs that into Zelda Randomizer so that you really have to be paying attention to your inventory.
But no. I would send thousands of cookies to New England before letting that happen. You're not taking away.
Heading for vanilla level 2, which would actually be because we've got a quarter late, and
nope.
It's a drainage fee. A drainage fee for Jamie. Did not want to see that.
All right, so Jam's working his way up the coast. I think we have the power bracelet spot that is next to where the Armos is, and then we have
Okay, so
second
here
quest 4.
is the room that stopped Jammy here.
All right, let's see. We've got a key door, so we can definitely hopefully get access to all of these without that bait block.
All right, so we've got a Aquamentus here on Malchior's side, takes it down. So we're just looking for the Triforce here. Well, there's the compass. And there is your Triforce. Woo, what a spot for it.
It's the room that Jam was trying to get up in that direction, but I don't think he had bombs at the time.
No, you're right. Jam finds the final Take Any cave, and he's got a heart container. He's now up to 8 hearts. That was, or no, we've seen that earlier before. Malchior had gotten it.
Yes, and now we're kind of very slowly. Jam's going to go back into level 3. This is actually really good for Jam, because this will end up getting him that wand, which is going to increase his combat and not cost him money every time he tries to shoot something.
Absolutely. So Malchior now knows where the Triforce is in level 8. He's going to try to make a beeline if he possibly can. And there's some wizards for Jamie to not want to deal with.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what room the wand was actually in. As Jam does a great job of bombing both the orange wizard.
Malchior too busy having the all-you-can-eat pancake buffet. He's down to half a heart.
Well, he's getting close to the Triforce. We just have to get
the... This is a nasty room. Good idea.
That's what stopped Jam. Jam got into the room with a similar amount of health. He didn't have a potion, and he ended up leaving.
Yeah, he up 8, never returned to that room. Yeah, this is a nasty room because you've got Lionels, you've got Pancakes, you've got Zols, you've got the Beamos, you've got Bubbles. This is a nasty buffet. As Jam, even though had enough money for the bomb upgrade, so he makes the purchase. He's got 14 bombs maximum as well, and he'll get the Triforce out of level 3. So that's his 4th also. Let's see if he decides to go back in there for that. I would imagine he would. Remember, he's looking for a ladder.
Yeah, he knows he needs the ladder. Level 3 is really, really small. You just got a health upgrade, a ton of bombs. You're going back.
There it is. Malchior takes down that room, gets his Triforce out of level 8. He's up to 5 Tringles. Once he finds level 5, he's going to be in the catbird seat, in my opinion. Now, he's a long ways from level 5, but not that bad.
I mean, it's the natural path of the exploration. He's going to go through here. He's going to do the recorder spot. He might go back into 6 really quickly while he's in the area. Now, if he decides to dig 6, that could buy Jam a little bit more time.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, level 6, we don't know what the items. Now, remember, important items cannot be in level 9. We've already gotten all the important items anyways, but had we not, I would have told you guys that important items would not be in level 9. So I'm thinking, I'm going to say we're going to have the red ring and the any key in 9 is my guess.
Okay, I'm pretty all right with that. Jam, meanwhile, is on his way to finding the wand here in level 3.
Yep, Malchior finds level 9. So level 9 was the recorder spot next to the maze.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually that spot that you're going, really? Why is this counted as the grave? As Jam is going to enter the staircase in 3, get his wand.
Now, that'll be a big pickup there for Jamie, which will increase his combat, and that's all for level 3 for him. So now it's decision time. Which level will he go back into now?
I think we see him go back into 7 since it's only 2 screens away.
You know, that's a reasonable guess.
We're gonna buy something? What are we buying, Jam?
Well, maybe he has forgotten where level 7 was. No, I think he has to go to the left to get to level 7, not to the right.
It's the screen where you would normally screen scroll over to vanilla level 5.
Malchior has just found level 4, by the way. I didn't see what was needed, but he has found level 4. And there's a mugger room. He's gonna up A.
Oh, that's always. I mean, at this point, you have a ton of hearts. As long as the mugger doesn't want your keys, you're.
Same size as level 5, by the way. It's a 19-room dungeon, not segmented. So once he finds the push block, then he knows he has found his item. Now, again, he'll probably be looking for either the any key or the red ring. That would be a great find for him. There's also the red candle and the heart container still in play. So it was the recorder spot near start. That's where it is. I know where that is.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jam, he kind of has looped the entire way around it. So he will eventually get there. He just has a lot more things to check before he gets back there.
At this point, Malchior's in Triforce and Go mode once he finds level 5. Now, he doesn't know that. because he's gonna be looking for a bow or silver arrows here in 4. We know it's gonna be none of the above.
Yeah, it's basically like a here, go to Death Mountain care package. You just have to go to West Death Mountain, and there you go.
3-headed Gliaka, and Malchior's going to try to take it down, looking for the Triforce.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. This is a room that does like to drop things.
You are correct. Let's see what we get, if anything. Nada! It's a bust.
We got an arrow.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, to answer a question in chat, 5 is incredibly fast. It's 3 rooms. Here are your silvers. Here is your Triforce. Go away, is what 5 said.
Yeah, pay no attention to that segmented section of level 5. We are busy doing things.
Like, yeah, we want the race to be done. Just
exactly.
Keep going.
All right, so here's a reverse C, but this will not be the item because of the shutter door. Yeah,
Malchior's just basically trying to get that door back open.
Yep, he'll have to push it and be on his way. Jamevil here in level 7. Again, we had Bombs Plus in level 7. The other bomb upgrade is here as well, but with only 6 rupees, won't be able to afford that one. Malchior could, but he's already cleared level 3, so he will not be seeing that second bomb upgrade.
I mean, we already have a max capacity of...
He's got 16. Oh, man. And here is the item in level 4, and look where the Triforce is. We're going to have to find a workaround. It is the red candle. Malchior wants no part of it. I is sad.
And
but I get it.
To answer a question in chat, the white sword cave today is actually the screen above in second quest, the push block spot that holds the letter cave. It's the screen right above it.
All right, Malchior in the Triforce room just has to get through the keys, and he's got it picked up. We've got, hey, the nice ghost-looking Link. I love it. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's blending in with the floor. All right, here for Jam, I do believe, was this the item room?
See, that's what Link would look like if Spirit Tracks was in reverse, where Zelda's trying to rescue Link, and Link's been the one turned into a ghost. As Jamie finds the bombs, plus that'll increase his bomb capacity by 2 as well. He's got 16.
All right, 16 is pretty nice. I mean, you know, if we can afford the other bomb upgrade when we get there, then that would be fantastic. But I don't think we're seeing either runner get both of them.
No. Because, again, Malchior is past level 3, which had 1 bomb upgrade. The other one was in level 7 that Malchior ended up getting. Jam might find it, but, again, he's broke. He won't be able to buy it.
I mean, he does have bait, which, unfortunately, we know isn't going to be required for level 8.
No.
I mean, you can get to the compass at some point once you get that ladder that's also in level 8 as Jam picks up his Triforce.
Very nice. So he's got 5 Tringles on the board to Malchior's 6. Now, this is the thing that could buy Jamie some time. Malchior is in absolutely the wrong spot to find this level 5.
Yeah, and if he continues on and checks all of the recorder spots and the push block spots and just kind of works his way back into Death Mountain, this does get Jam a little bit more time to try to get back into this. But Jam is still looking for level 4.
Yep. Again, we know level 4 is near vanilla start. It is in the recorder spot, so is 11. 11 is enough for the other bombs, plus for Malchior. He's now got 18 bombs maximum.
All right, we'll take all the bombs. If the game wants to give us explosives, I don't think we're going to say no. Here's the nice news for Jam. Jam is going to recorder back to level 2. It looks like he's headed maybe in the direction of 8. This would be really good for Jam.
If he goes back into level 8, it'll be the correct move. Yeah, he's heading there right now. It is the correct move, but let's see if he figures out which way he needs to go to get to that room. Again, the only way to get there is you have to go to that red bubble room, that triple bar room, to get bomb left, and that's how you get the ladder out of level 8.
See, but now that Jam has that wand, though, that bubble room isn't as scary because he'll be able to walk in there, get into that room, and not have to worry about, am I going to have a weapon on the other side of this?
And it's not like there's any enemies that he can't take down with the wand in this level 8. He'll be fine as Malchior buys a red potion. Now, he had used both of his potions, so hey, with the letter in tow, he's going to go ahead, refill his stock.
See, but here's the thing for Jam. Jam's going to end up taking the transport staircase. He's going to go check that bait block first. Now, you only have to just hope that after he checks the bait block, he can bomb north, because that will eventually get him possibly into the compass room.
But again, he has to have the ladder to beat 6, no matter which way you slice it. He's got to get this ladder out of 8.
Exactly. I hope that he is going to be able to bomb north from the bait block, because he can't go that way.
Now remember, this is the room that Jamie got stuck in.
And he's just going, oh yeah, I remember this room.
Yep. Now remember that there was a bait block. Now, is there a way to bomb into that room is the big question, as Jam has to nail these shots. He does. All right, Malchior. So this is going to end up being a last spot check for Malchior for sure here. So this is buying Jamie some time.
And there's still the outlier of level 6 because
Correct.
it is in fact shape 6. Feed the bait block, Jam.
He didn't use the bait. I'm a little bit intrigued about that. Now, again, if he goes to the north, he'll get his Triforce. The problem is he still needs the ladder out of this dungeon.
Well, he does have that one empty room on his screen, and he's tried bombing in there from the top. So maybe before he leaves level 8, he goes back and checks that room?
I mean, makes sense. Malchior again, checking a recorder spot again. That's a door repair penalty. That'll lose him 15 rupees. Again, money not really going to be an object at this point for Malchior. Yeah, Jamie's just going to clear every room he can get his hands on again. He will stumble upon the Triforce if he continues to go to the north, which looks like that's what he's going to do.
Yep, because he was out of bombs. Well, he bombed through, and then he found that room that nobody would want to clear on a single heart.
Yep, this is the room he's going to have to clear right here. And there is wooden arrows for Malchior. I mean, he's got the money. Might as well make that purchase.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually, if he continues exploring Death Mountain, he will find his silvers in 5.
Yeah, it's a little limited time mode. Hey, limited time offer here. If you buy the wood arrows in the next 5 minutes, we're going to give you silvers for free.
Yay! All right, Triforce for Jam.
He's got it cleared. Just needs to get rid of these Gibdos, and he'll have his Triforce out of 8.
And yeah, to answer a question in chat, the ladder room is all the way at the bottom of the E column, I do believe, because you have to walk in all the way to the bottom of the L column, go through a room of red bubbles, and then bomb left.
So now both of our runners have 6 Triforce pieces, and they are both looking for key components. Malchior checking the ladder spot.
Jam, go back in.
He doesn't go back in. And you can't fault him, though. You can't fault him. He's still looking for level 4. He thinks maybe the ladder is there, and he's going to be wrong.
I mean, he will if he continues in this direction and picks up those checks, the recorder spot. He'll find level 4. But at the same time, it's heartbreaking because Malchior is now in Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Granted, he's on the wrong side of Death Mountain.
Yeah,
but he's in Death Mountain, so time is running out.
But yeah, he is heading for where he needs to be to find level 4 at least.
And that is a plus. And Malchior, I guess, he hasn't found 5. He will have to go back into 6. So 6 could do some really terrible things.
Yeah, 6 does a lot of damage in the randomizer because it can be up to 45 rooms. I was not a 45 room level 6, but it can be that big.
All right, so Jam's only a couple of screens away. He's going to probably check the power bracelet spot down here in the corner. This will lead him up to level 4 in a minute. Well,
that's if he goes back and goes up. He's got to remember that spot, too. If he continues to go to the right and goes for those spots, then no, he is going back.
All right, this is good for Jam because this is going to get him level 4. And after he sees that the item in level 4 is a red candle, this should hopefully force him back into 8.
This is where I figured the wood sword was going to be tonight, but instead it is what it's supposed to be, a potion shop.
Yay! I like coincidentally vanilla.
All right, so Jamie has found level 4. Again, he'll be able to get his Triforce, but yeah, if there wasn't a ladder block in level 6, you know, we could have been talking about the prospect of a ladderless seat. That's not the case today, but if that wasn't the case, yeah, we had the prospect. It was there.
We did have. Oh, we're just gonna up an A out of that.
Yeah, Malchior did the same thing. Rather than spend 35 rupees or one of your max hearts, yeah, give up your up an A and just try again. And Malchior is closing in where he needs to be.
He really is. So time is getting a little bit short here if you're on Team Jameveler.
Yep, and remember, Jameveler must win this to stay alive in the competition here, or he is going to be eliminated from the brackets. Malchior, if he wins, will punch his ticket into the brackets.
Yep. All right, so Jam is working his way here through 4. He's going to see this is absolutely not necessary and head south. Now, I think the item and the Triforce are only a couple of rooms away from here.
Correct. Yes, they were basically kitty corner.
Yeah, Jam's like, I'm not worrying about that until the game tells me I have to. He's going to get his heart in order to be able to pick up the magical sword bomb upgrade if he goes back there.
Yeah, I doubt he goes back there, but yeah, little does he know the 11 hearts would be enough to get the extra 2 bombs. I don't see him doing that, though.
I mean, it's only 2 bombs.
I mean, it's only 2 bombs, exactly.
I mean, and there's nothing else on that side of the world that he would actually need to go anywhere close to.
Jammy's practically pathing it the same way that Malchior pathed it. Malchior closer and closer to level 5 and that bow, which will put him in true Triforce and Go mode. He gets another 6 rupees.
No.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember. No, I think we can get around.
Yeah, if there's a workaround, he'll be fine to get this Triforce here. If there's no workaround, yeah, then you're probably Second quest enemies, so you do have 2 Q Stalfos, which have those same Lionel beams. Here we go.
Here is level 5 for Malchior. Level 5 is 3 rooms. You go up, you go down, you're done. Leave.
Yep. And Jammy gets the red candle, and he's teasing me. I mean, granted, it's 63 minutes into the seed. It does lose its...
Jam.
We are ladder blocked out of the Triforce in 4, so you have to have the ladder. Jammy now knows he's going to have to go back to 8.
All right, Jam. Go back to... He can whistle there. I think first we're going to see him maybe... We're going to whistle off the screen because, of course, it won't work on that screen. Here's the bow, by the way, for Malchior.
Yep. Now, did he get the silvers out of level 5? I didn't see. He got the Triforce.
Our tracker marked that he did, but it looks like Malchior's going back in.
He is going to go back in. I was going to say, if he would have gambled, this would have put jamevil back into this race.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still in it, but it's going to take a great equalizer, in my opinion.
Here's the good news for Jam. He might try to bomb south here again. Oh, gosh. Don't die, Jam. Just don't die.
Now, remember, we couldn't bomb south in this room, as Malchior's going to get his silver arrows out of level 5, so he's in go mode. He just needs to get the Triforce out of 6.
Yep. Jam is headed in the exact right direction that he needs to go in. We just have to not die. Don't go north, Jam. Go through that orange bubble room.
Yeah, he's not going to like it, but this is where he needs to go.
All right,
he's on the right track. He's on the right track. As Malchior is heading towards level 6.
Yep, Malchior has his bow. He's got everything he needs except for that Triforce in 6. But here's the thing for Jam. He knows where 4 is. It's really, really close. He wasn't far from the Triforce. He's about to get his ladder right now, and 6 is around the corner. So there's still a chance. Maybe.
That's a 35-room level 6, and look where the map is. Now, level 6 is no fun time either, as Jamie is going to get that ladder, so he'll go back to 4. He may go to 6 next.
Yeah, 6 is right around the corner. So 4, he's only got a couple more rooms left. That's not a huge deal. 6 could be a problem depending upon where the game puts the Triforce.
Now, also keep in mind, he is swordless at the moment, so you may go to the Fairy Fountain next, then hightail it for 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we had the wand, and I can understand Jam not wanting to stick around in that red bubble room when you don't have a source of reusable offense, because at the time he didn't have any.
And Malchior's not going to take the staircase because it could take him. It could be the stealth staircase potentially, the one-off on the on the right.
I'm almost yeah.
It won't
exactly.
be though. It won't be though. And I'll tell you what is always there: a clock in a Wallmaster room.
All right, here we go. Level 6. Oh, Wizrobes! Yay!
Triforce here. Come on, Triforce here.
All right, that would be fantastic. Well, I mean, that would be terrible.
For the runners, it would be, but for us, yeah, because we're not the ones playing. Jamie's also in the same level 6.
Now, here's the thing:
if
they go, say Jam takes that transport staircase, or say Malchior takes the transport staircase, and Jam goes a different way, this could. There it is!
Jam immediately finds 6, and
that's
all
exactly
of a sudden,
it!
we have a ball game.
All right, Jam, kick it into gear, man.
He's obviously not going to do any more. He is good on level 6. He just needs to go back to level 4, get his Triforce. And you know something? Depending on how long it takes for Malchior to get to that spot, I think we have a change in leadership.
I think we do too, because Jam only has like 8 rooms left of that level 4, and if he picks up exactly where he left off, he's going to have that Triforce here in like a minute and a half.
Oh my goodness, we've got ourselves a ball game. I mean, we usually call level 9 the great equalizer. I think level 6 might be the great equalizer today.
It was the main difference was just not walking south 3 rooms in and going, hey, free Triforce.
That's what you love to see. I mean, you have one opponent going to San Jose, the other goes to Albuquerque, and that can decide races.
Oh no, Jam, skip this.
I don't blame him. It's a potential drop.
I mean, he does have the potion, so hopefully it's not gonna. There you go. Get the potion ready.
Yeah, never die with a potion in hand, as Tetra Lee would say.
All right, Jam's going to use the potion. He's going to clear out the Gliok. And again, he's already cleared most of these rooms. So as long as he just goes back to that Chevy room and keeps going in the same path, he's going to be able to get the Triforce out of 4. And he's going to be in 9 really, really quickly.
Oh, yeah. This is still going to come down to the wire. This is going to be very, very close. Again, Jamevil is fighting for his tournament life right here. Remember, this is where the red candle was.
Yep.
This needs to go to the right.
Yeah, we got to clear the pancake room. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't get around it because that was a right side stair, so we can't bomb out of that room.
Correct. The Triforce was to the right of that room, so if he goes up, he'll find his Triforce. And there's that clock again. I'm telling you, it never fails in a wall master room. Any other time you want that clock, oh, it's nowhere to be found. But hey, you've got 8 wall masters to clear, and you're shuttered in. Hey, here's a clock to try to stop you. It's Jamevil in the lead, and it will have the advantage going into level 9. Again, his tournament life is on the line. He must win to stay alive. And look at this. We know this one is not required. This is the 8 blue wizards. This is the 8 blue wizards that I was hoping would have the Triforce. It's probably going to be the item.
Yeah, I mean, it's got, well, or it's that staircase to that single room.
Maybe it's the red ring, though. I mean, that could help him. And, Jamevil will never see it. Let's take a look if it pushes. Does push. Is this our item here in 6? It is. Oh, any key. Ooh.
All right, this is still not a bad thing to have. I mean, level 9 wasn't too bad.
I mean, Malchior does have 7 keys. He does have 7 keys. That should be enough. So now, by process of elimination, we now know that the 2 items in level 9 are the red ring and the heart container.
All right, that's not a terrible care package for level 9 to have. And here's the good news, bad news, good news for Malchior. There's the compass. And
here's 68. Yeah, he's going to see, oh, if I just would have went this way, I'd still be in the lead.
Yeah.
68-46 is the time for Jamevil. This is still a close race. We're talking a couple minutes, if that. So, Jamevil is looking for the roar, and he's looking for the door. So, what is that? 4 plus 7 is 11. 53 room level 9. Roar. He's already found the roar, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my gosh, there he is. Oh, no.
Now, he's got to be careful. 15 hits is what he needs with the wood sword, and doing this in a moat room is difficult. And a high roll driver, he just took right there, cost him 4 hearts.
Yeah, he's got to get the stun lock and hold it, because in this room...
He can't hold it. Malchior's going to buy a potion.
I mean, this is a good call on Malchior's side, especially since he doesn't know what's waiting for him in 9. Rail, get potion!
Oh, Jamie loses it. He's going to use the other potion. He's going to use the other potion, but this is his last one.
I mean, this again could turn around really, really quickly if he can't hold it.
He's got the stun lock. He lost the stun lock.
No, hold it. There you go, Jam. All right, now bomb.
69-58. It is a minute and 12-second difference in entry for Malchior. Jan just needs to find Zelda. It's going to be a shutter door that automatically opens, and Jan will be a winner with Malchior.
Oh my gosh! Instant Ganon.
Now he also has 2 potions, so let's see if he can get that stun lock key. Oh, he was in the right spot. Zelda's room, but Zelda is nowhere to be found.
All right, I think we now take whatever this staircase happens to be.
I want her in Ganon's room, and there's a stun lock for Malchior.
Oh, good job. Oh, no, hold on to it.
Oh, lost it, though, and down to 4 hearts. That's high roll driver range. He's going to use one of his potions. Oh, what a match.
So here's where I want her to be, that single room in the column with no number.
That would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see if it happens.
And I want the compass to be in the room with her.
Oh, that would be so trolly. Unfortunately, Malchior is getting the Matthew McConaughey Ganon. He's trying to get them from right here. And yeah, it's all right. And hey, Patra Wayne.
All right, so Jam's going to find either the item or a second staircase here in 9. But yeah, the problem with these water rooms is Ganon wasn't really meant to be in there.
No.
So he's usually off center or he's halfway in the wall and you're just trying to get him to hold still.
So both of our runners have the Triforce of Power, and we have got Bacon, and is now the race to the princess is on.
Yay! All right, here we go. Jam's going to find a transport staircase that you have to take by bombing out of Ganon's room and then going to a completely different staircase.
Boy, all the Patras here in level 9, as you would anticipate here. So he's looking for the single shutter door room that automatically opens for Jamevil or Malchior to be a winner here.
All right, so Malchior is going to end up, he bombed out of Ganon's room. He's going to see the staircase. He's going to kind of reverse path and go back to the open doors.
Ooh, shutter door does not open for Jamevil, so we play on.
I got really excited there. Jam, oddly enough, is heading exactly in the direction that I want her to be in. And como
And look
está?
at this. He's heading in that direction.
I just
Ooh,
can't
is
quite
this a
get
one-off? Is this a one-off, though? Or it'd be a 2 or 3 off. It
Oh,
is
we can
not.
go there.
Is she there?
No!
Ooh, we got foiled. Oh, foiled again, CD.
I mean, it was at least a very trolly room, and you'd have to figure out a transport staircase to get there, but, you know.
Oh, I saw that my heart got going when I saw that turn. I'm
so
like,
cute.
this is it. We just need to do a clip. There's the heart from Malchior. Wants no part of it. He would have rather have had the red ring, but we have a divergence of paths here.
I know, this is, gosh, this could still be
Oh my God, it is going to come down to the wire here.
Alright, here we go. Now, here's the thing. Malchior has that any key. Jam does not have the any key. He's now down to 6, but I don't think it's really going to make a difference unless there's more key doors than we,
It's always possible in level 9. That's why it's called the Great Equalizer. I mean, he's already going to have to burn a couple of keys. Again, it shouldn't
There
be
she
a problem.
is!
There it is for Malchior!
Oh my gosh!
And the Great Equalizer, level 6, giveth to jamevil, and level 9 taketh away. The Great Equalizer has struck,
man.
and Malchior is moving on to the brackets, and that is going to eliminate jamevil.
All right, guys, let's get some GGs in chat for Malchior, finishing with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 58 seconds.
And I'm telling CD, Malchior is pumped.
I mean, I would have to be. I mean, when he goes back and watches this, to know that, like, it came down to this close. It really just came down to, you know, who took a left and who took a right.
Yep,
This is
southeast of
amazing.
Skull was where the kidnapped was. And there it is, Death Mountain from The Legend of Zelda. Your level 9 hymn was your recorder song for today. So there it is. By the way, who won 2022 SG Live online? Who won that final?
Online, it was actually neither runner. In person,
yes.
in person, it was jamevil. So this is a total comeback.
So Malchior got his revenge on Jamie.
Yeah, he did. And the online one, was that Bogey Smalls?
Yes, it was Bogey Smalls because Rick and I, we were on the comms for the second to last game, and I think you were on the comms for the decider.
I think maybe it feels like so long ago.
It was you and Jess Sandy, if I remember right. And there's the heart for jamevil, so he's on the right track as well to find Zelda.
Maybe, I think it might have been Tracy, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe. It was so long ago in so many tournaments, but man, this was so close.
What a competitive race. I mean, this is what you love to see in Zelda randomizers. Close finishes where it just comes down to who makes the right turn in level 9. You looked like jamevil was dead in the water, but level 6 neutralized it, and then level 9 doing level 9 things. Again, that's why we call it the Great Equalizer.
And I think, unfortunately for Jam, did Malchior take a staircase to get into that section of 9? We'll have to ask him when he gets up here.
We most certainly will indeed. I mean, jamevil was going to try to finish off this race, but oh man. jamevil was that close to staying alive in the tournament here, but Malchior just would not be denied this morning on this fine Labor Day.
Yeah, this was, I mean, this was amazing. This was seriously amazing race to watch. All right, poor Jammy. He's kind of working his way through. He's gonna clear this to see if it's another transport staircase that gets him where he needs to go.
Oh, I mean, hey, we're getting the scenic tour of level 9. We didn't really get that on Malchior's side. He was done bing bang bong.
Yeah, I mean that was incredibly quick for him. This was a very right ordered 9. Oh no!
Well, the Danger Noodles is gonna end his turn there.
And welcome and GGs to Malchior.
Malchior, congratulations. You are moving on to the bracket stages, and you avenged your finals loss against jamevil last year in SG Live. How you feeling?
I'm so terrified.
Oh, you should be. Level 6 cost you your lead. jamevil had a minute 12-second advantage on you going to level 9, and he defeated Ganon first. But Zelda played hide and seek with Jamie much better than she did with you.
Yeah, thanks to the delay, I got to watch all of that back.
So you're now seeing exactly how.
There we go.
There it is for Jamie. That's where it needed to go. Get your GGs out for Jamie. He gave it his all in his attempts to try to stay alive in the tournament, but unfortunately, he's going to be eliminated.
All right, guys. Jamevil are finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 49 seconds.
So you're talking about a 3 minute and 40 seconds difference. So you ended up gaining about 2.5 minutes overall on Jamie in that level 9, as we do have Jamevil here
buddy.
in the commentator's booth. GG, what a game between you two. Malchior had the lead for, I'd say, 90% of this match. Then level 6 happened. Because level 8 happened to you, Jamie. Level 6 happened to Malchior. You ended up having about a 1 minute, 12-second lead on Malchior going into level 9, and you took care of Ganon first. But unfortunately for you, Jamie, Zelda did her best hide-and-seek job on you, and not so much on Malchior.
Are you tired of talking by now?
Come on, you know I got my start on your channel, Jamie. You know I've been doing commentary for 7 years.
I love you, Laz. I love you so much.
Well, we both love you.
Yeah,
Love both of you.
fantastic. Amazing race, Malchior. That's awesome. I was 1 room away from winning. I decided to go against my better judge. I don't even know why I continued on the way I did. But overall, I had a great time.
You talk about in 9?
In 9, I was looking for Zelda. I was like
Yeah.
1 room away from her, and I didn't know that. So
Oh, yikes.
I think it may have actually come down to you bombed. I think you bombed out, and then the other choice was a key door.
Yeah,
So
when
it
you
was,
bombed, watching it back, bombing south of Ganon, which I also did, but I didn't go to the left into that far corner. You did a double bomb. And taking that stair that took you to the northwest. By the time you had completed that stair, I had killed Ganon.
Yep. That's all you need is a little bacon in your life.
A little extra bacon.
A little bacon. No, amazing race. I'm happy to see other people advancing in this tournament. I do have my second chance coming up in November at the SGLIVE in-person event in Herndon, Virginia. I hope to see a lot of people there. Check it out. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it all came down to choices. The choices we made.
Absolutely, and you know as much as I do, the level 9, we call it the Great Equalizer for a reason, bud.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, but great game. I'm super happy and super honored to have the opportunity to play against such amazing people and having such amazing crew working behind the scenes to make it all happen. So thank you all so much.
Likewise, thank you all. This was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're definitely gonna have to watch this one back. I mean, obviously, the ladder was was the key, but I mean, Malchior, you got the wand far earlier than Jamevil did, and
I was hoping
that helped you have a more efficient clear of level 8, because I think Jamevil had to go in there, I believe, 3 different times. And
At least.
you were in the red bubble room. I mean, little did you know you were in the right room, because you were hoping it would be a push block there. It was a red herring, and little did you know you had to bomb into that room
That 3
to get to your ladder. Oh yeah.
And that was not something you're going to want to do at the time you were in there, because you had no reusable form of weapon. You had no way to kill anything if the red bubbles took your sword away.
Yeah, the only reason I was in that 3 and committed to it as hard as I did, it's like, I'm in the far corner. I start in the middle of the map. I have any roads to get back here. I'm finishing this 3 hell or high water.
Tough decision, but as long as you are happy with killing lots of Pole's voice with a sword, then that's all you.
I skipped the 8 Pulse Voice rooms, and I did the one that had like 2 Pulse Voice and 2 Dart Nuts, and I was very cautious. After I killed one enemy, because I was focus firing, I'm like, alright, I only have 2 hearts, and there's like quad shooters and crap, so I'm gonna save the room, come back. I did that about 3 separate times.
Lock it in. Yeah.
Lock it in.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean,
well, keep locking it in as you keep going forward, and you'll do well.
I hope so, my man.
Oh yeah, this was thank you guys. This was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, this was a very exciting race. It came down to the wire here, which is what you love to see in these very tight, fierce Zelda randomizer competitions here. Could have gone either way in level 9, but Malchior, congratulations. you avenge your loss that you had last year in the finals against jamevil, and you're moving on to the brackets.
I'm still not giving up my trophy. I'm still not giving it up.
I'll come claim that one in person next year.
I look forward to it.
I say we get Boof to like make you guys a belt and crochet or
Crochet
We've
belt.
said that.
stitch, like cross. I know. I was reading the race room. You were also talking about corned beef hash and making me want like much better breakfast than I had this morning.
Confirmed.
But yeah, get Boof to like make a belt and then crochet, because she did I don't know if it's crochet or embroidery, but that skeleton that she posted a while back in the Discord, that would be fantastic.
She did several of those.
Cross stitch, yeah.
Yeah. Because that would be that'd be pretty cool, and then you guys can pass that around.
Well, once again, GG's to the both of you on putting on an absolute clinic this fine Labor Day morning, afternoon, and you're definitely going to want to watch this one back. And again, Malchior, best of luck to you in the brackets. And hey, Jam, we'll definitely see you again.
Thank you. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, everybody. Enjoy the holiday. Thank you all very much.
I'll tell you what, it's not over yet in terms of the Zelda Randomizer action. We've got a couple of fantastic races coming your way tonight, starting at 10:15 p.m. Eastern on Speedgaming 3. We have got Shaddy taking on barbecue.gov, and then even later at 11:15 p.m. Eastern on Speedgaming 2, right here. We've got Truant Gamer versus OpnoPoint, and those should be some fine races as well.
Yeah, let me tell you, OpnoPoint just coming out of the Rookie Rumble, a new member in the community, but man, are they on fire. So, definitely worth staying up late to watch that one.
Absolutely. I'll be watching that one too. So with that, that's going to do it for our coverage here on Speed Gaming 2 this afternoon. I want to thank everybody for being here. And of course, we've got a lot of fine people that we couldn't do this without you. We've got our tracker, Moon Risen Phoenix. We've got everybody here on Speed Gaming 2. And of course, my commentator partner, CD Improv. Pleasure doing commentary with you today.
I know, this was great. We haven't had a chance to do this in a while, so thank you very much.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. So for everybody here on Speed Gaming, I'm LZ Cards Fan 23. Please make sure you give Malchior and jamevil a follow. They both definitely deserve it for their efforts today. Have a great rest of your Labor Day, and we'll see you again tonight for more exciting SG Live 2023 Zelda Randomizer coverage right here on both Speed Gaming 2 and 3. Have a good day, everybody.